Round three, ladies and gentlemen. Round three, having some technical difficulties, but we are back again because no technical difficulties going to hold us down. No, sir. No, sir. Okay, so we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and GME is trying to curl its way back up. It was up 117%. DBL Knicks, it was a MOASS, a moass. A moass. I love moasses. A moass. I love that. You know what that means?
Nope.
The mother of all short squeezes. Moass. Moass. We can always have moass. You can never have enough moass. Can never. Never, never, never. MOASS, ladies and gentlemen. MOASS. Okay, so we're looking at GME. We are looking at GME, ladies and gentlemen. We've had technical difficulties. We do apologize. Unfortunately, the electrical system has been a little bit problematic because we're having storms in our area. Yeah, some stormage in the area. So we apologize for that, but we are looking at GME. And again, it looks like it halted again, DBL Knicks. It looked like it halted again. Of course, it had that 117% pop right up here, and then those pretty nasty drops that resulted in halts downward. But it looks like it's moving back up, and it looks like that moass is working. Mother of all short squeezes.
Yes, sir.
Squeezy, squeezy, nice and easy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go take a look at some other tickers while we're waiting for GME to resume. I'm going to put a little notification there, little create an alert so we can hear a ringy dingy when it starts moving. Little ringy dingy action right there, little ringy dingy. All right, let's see what else we got. We got CCLD. CCLD. Typographical error. CCLD. CCLD, and we had drawn a head and shoulders pattern, and it did in fact drop. So that's on the 5 minute. Let's take a look at it on the 1 minute. 1 minute. And before we lost connectivity, we had drawn a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, also known as a head and shoulder bear reversal pattern. And we saw that the price action was going to flush, and in fact, it did flush. This stock did go well over 100% pre-market.
Yes, sir.
Pre-market. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. It actually went 101%. Let's go take a look at some other tickers. Let's take a look at KOSS, which is a sympathy play of GME, ladies and gentlemen.
GME.
And this one is sold off quite a bit. It had a pretty nice run until this big, nasty red candle. So what have you done for me lately? Let's go see if GME is starting to move. GME, are you moving? Let's zoom in. Little zoomage. Not yet. But it does look like it is looking to curl. It's trying to do a little bit of a curl here. So could we see maybe a descending wedge that results in a parabolic move? Could we? Let's see. Could we see something along those lines, like that? Maybe something like that, or maybe something like that. How about that? Could that work? Yeah, that's the ticket. That might be the ticket. Let's see. We're waiting for it to get started again. Let's go ahead and let me open up another chart so that I can have some additional viewing.
Yes,
Pardon moi as I set myself up. Again, a little backed up due to the storm, ladies and gentlemen. The storm has caused some problemos, but again, we're back. DBL Knicks.
Yes, sir.
We are
back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Better than ever.
DL Bach gives us a kissy face emoji. Yes, sir.
Oh, much love.
love.
Appreciate it. Much appreciation. We're going to go ahead and move some more windows over here so we can see things a little bit more clearly. Ladies and gentlemen. We're looking to see things clearly over here. Yeah. Okay, so we're waiting for GME to do its thing. You know what? I think I'm going to do another window here as well. Hold on. Let's go ahead and detach this window right here. Let's move this window over here. Okay, and we'll take a look at this one right here. And we'll minimize that window over there. Just a little housekeeping as we're getting ready, ladies and gentlemen, to see the resumption of the one, the only, GME, the MOAS. GameStop. Do we get a MOAS? Are we going to get MOAS or not? I want some MOAS.
That's right.
Mother of short squeezes. MOAS. MOASS. In fact, I think I'm going to put it right over here. I want some MOAS.
Moes.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Here we go. Right over here. Boom. Boom. MOAS. Hashtag MOAS. MOAS. Oops. Big A's. MOASS. I want some MOAS. Mother of all short squeezes. MOAS. That's what I want right there.
Yes,
Let's go ahead and highlight it. Let's go highlight it. Boom. Right there. Wait, hold on a second. Right there.
Right there.
Right there. That one. That one. We want MOAS. That's what we're looking for. DBL Knicks?
We want Moes?
We want MOAS.
Moes.
Could this be a descending wedge reversal for another bull run? We'll come back to GME and see what's going on. Let's take a look at some other tickers. CCLD. Wait a minute. It's back in action. We didn't have to do nothing. Ladies and gentlemen. It's moving. Okay, 86%. Remember, it hit a high of 117%. We're looking at the RSI. We got a nice little green candle coming here. Again, this is being probably pushed by people who are pushing it, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the little pushy wushy. Let's see what happens. Let's see some specs on what's going on with GameStop. GameStop sudden meme rally has these consumer stocks flying, blah blah blah. So there's no particular stock info other than, of course, it's a short squeeze. Of course, it's a higher float of 269 million shares. The volume's only 26 million, but it's moving. Okay, we're gonna come back to GameStop and we're gonna take a look at NVAX, and of course, NVAX ran last week and it is currently up 31%. They had some kind of news pertaining to COVID and flu vaccine, the coronavirus, 31%. So that was the news on it, and it seems to be running again. Let's go back to GME. Let's go zoomy zoom. Let's go and do a zoomy zoom. And again, descending wedge maybe. Could this be a cup with a handle right over here? A cup with a handle? Could it be? Could it be a bullish cup with a handle? Forming? Trying to? Let's see. Right over there. Right there. Is that what that is? Let's take a look at what it looks like on the 5 minute. The 5 minute chart. Let's zoom in. Zoomy zoom. Okay, doesn't really give us that much information. Back to the 1 minute. 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a look at the 1 minute. Let's see what's going on with the 1 minute chart. DBL Knicks, we're looking at the 1 minute chart. Let's see what's going on. All right, here we go. We zoomed in too much.
What's going on?
All right, we needed to definitely stay above the 20 EMA. That's a 20 right there. We needed to break over this level right here. It's giving us a bottom tail.
We like the bottom tail.
We like bottom tails, but we needed to get over that, and we needed to get over this. I don't know, what color is that? Is that teal? What is that color, DBL moms?
That is like a teal.
Teal.
I would say
teal. We need that candle right there, that candle to break the teal line, which is the 9 EMA. And look, DBL Knicks, it is a bottom tail. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the formation of a bottom tail on the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. Let's go and zoom. See, it's a doji on the 5. We don't like that. We want a bottom tail. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep an eye on this one. But we're going to be bouncing around on different tickers to see what's moving. But so far, we see that the 5 minute is starting to do a little bit of zoom. So we're going to keep an eye on it. It's at 88%. Remember, it had a high of 117%. Can we see the mother of all short squeezes?
MOAS?
I want some MOAS.
MOAS.
If you want MOAS, put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Share the stream, because sharing is caring, and we're going to keep an eye on what's going on. What's going on with GME? Let's go take a look at the 5 minute. We're in the 5 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute. And again, we can see that the RSI is not in the overbought area. We have a little bit of a resistance right over here. Can it break this resistance area right over here? We need the resistance area right over here to be broken. Let's go ahead and get that other graffiti pencil out. The other graffiti pencil's out. Right there. Boom. Cup, handle. Descending wedge. Cup, handle. Yes, no. Resistance right over here. Needs to break that resistance. We're going to keep an eye on it. It does not have a lot of volume, but again, this is a short squeeze type of a play. There ain't no particular news on it. Other than that, let's go see what AMC is doing, because AMC is a type of a ticker that moves along oftentimes with GME, and we could see the formation over here of a potential very sloppy cup and handle, maybe a cup and handle. Again, very low volume on this one as well. But let's go ahead and draw our little circle right here. Maybe this is a cup and handle. You know what we'll do? We'll put a little bit of an alert right around here and come back to AMC to see if it does anything. If it does anything, KOSS moves usually in sympathy with GME. GME, and it seems to be selling off. So no. Let's go to GME. Back to the videotape on GME. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at GME, and it is approaching that resistance line. And again, we got our little cup and handle. You know what? I don't have DBL moms. I don't want to say nothing, but you've been a little bit disrespectful this morning. You didn't get me the ice espresso here.
Cafe Bustelo.
I need my Cafe Bustelo. Hey, we're available for sponsorships, Cafe Bustelo. So you want to give me a little ringy dingy? You go ahead.
Cubana.
You give me a ringy dingy. I'm waiting for the phone call, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like a potential cup and handle. It is certainly a resistance area for GME. And now we are looking at volume trying to come in. The spreads on the level 2 are not that far apart. Pretty much around 32.90, 32.99-ish. And we got a bottom tail, ladies and gentlemen. So do we see a little bit of a push? Push, push, pump, pump, squeezy, squeezy, nice and easy. Hold on a second. AMC moving. Let's see. AMC, let's go see what's going on with AMC. AMC, let's see what's happening with that. That was like a bit of a tease right there. You know what? Put another reminder here. Create another alert right there. And AMC will come back to you. GME, come on, baby. You need to move it above this resistance area of $33. We need to see $33 break. Let's go take a look at NVAC, which was last week's parabolic runner on news of COVID and flu vaccine, blah, 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 blah. It's currently up 35%, and DBL Moms redeems herself because she is awesome. Awesome, because I now have my energy drink. Some people use Proteina. I use Cafe Bustelo.
Cafe Bustelo.
Espresso ice.
Cubana.
Espresso ice.
Cubana. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, that's good. All right, so NVAC, pulling back a little bit. Let's go to GME, GameStop. GameStop, what's happening here? Still trying to break this resistance area. Looks like a cup and handle. Looks like it's doing a little bit of a DBL Nix. Channel. Channel time. Let's go zoom in. Let's create a little bit of a channel over here. Let's change the graffiti pencil. Ladies and gentlemen, we're changing graffiti pencil. We need it to stay above this level right here of 31.75, which is also the 20 EMA. We want to see it go higher than that. And again, we're waiting to see whether or not it can break through this channel. While we're doing that, let's go and take a look at some other stocks that have run. Tupperware, TUP, Tupperware, up 34%. It had a moment in the sun at $1.91. Let's go ahead and change the graffiti pencil to this pencil right here. And right there, that one, $1.91, and it's curling up. Let's see what's going on with Tupperware. It looks like, let's see, what's happening here. There's no particular news on it. No. It didn't file its 10Q on time. That was on May 10th, and it looks like it might be a sympathy with GameStop, maybe. Let's take a look at the videotape. The float's 39 million. Volume is very low, 5 million, but it too seems to be trying to move on up. So we'll leave it a little alert over here. We'll create an alert over here at $1.83, see if it hits it. If it hits it, we'll come back and take a look at the videotape. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back and take a look at the videotape. Let's go back to GameStop.
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 Yes, sir.
GME. GME in the house. Is it still in the channel? Broke the channel. That doesn't make me happy. I don't like when it breaks the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I want it to be in the channel and above the channel. That's what I want.
Yeah.
DBL Nicks. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? DBL. Yes? No? No? Yes?
Sir.
No? Yes? Hold on 1 second. We're going to go check out something over here. And we're going to check on this right here. And we're going to do something like that over there. Okay? And we're going to do something like this over here. And let's go do that. No, we want that. We don't want this. And we want to get this and that and this and that right there. And we're going to go to the videotape on this one right here. Yep. And okay. Apply. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Sir.
That's what I needed over there. Just adjusting my other screen, ladies and gentlemen, as we watch the channeling over here. Let's get the graffiti pencil out and see if it continues to channel or does it break down. It looks like it's starting to break down. We don't like that. We don't like that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go and take a look at other tickaroons to see what is happening. Let's go to CCLD. It had a nice little run earlier. CCLD, let's see what's going on with it. And it looks like it's formed another head and shoulders, so that's not good. That's not good. Let's get rid of the old lines over here so that we can show you what we're saying. See what you're seeing. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Yep. Okay. Let's zoom in. Let's go to the 5 minute chart. Let's go to the 5 minute chart, ladies and gentlemen, in the 5 minute chart, and you can clearly see that this looks like an A, B, C. No, sorry. It looks like a head and shoulders pattern. Here's your head, la cabeza, goes right over here, la cabeza. Let's go with this line right here. Boom. Boom, head, boom, boom, shoulder, boom, boom, shoulder. And that could mean a flusheroon down here. So we're hoping that that's not what this is. We're hoping that's not what it is. We'd like to see it be like an A, B, C, D, but it does look like it is a head and shoulders. And it did have news. It has capital structure update. It's only an 8 million float. The volume's at 42 million. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to create an alert over here and come back to it. Hopefully, it is not a head and shoulders. It's the beginning of an A, B, C, D. And it keeps on trucking north. That would be awesome.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. That's what I would like to see happen. But right now, I am not convinced that it is not a head and shoulders. It looks like it on the 5 minute. 5 minute.
Yes, sir.
And let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. It looks like a head and shoulders on the 1 minute as well, ladies and gentlemen. However, it is not in the overbought area of the RSI. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not in the overbought section of the RSI. So, maybe, just maybe, we could have an ABCD. That would be incredible. So let's draw the potential of an ABCD. That would be nice. So it would be A, B, C,
And a D.
and a D. So that would be awesome. It's not clear what it's going to do. I mean, yes, it has broken this shoulder, and that's good, but I need to see it move a little bit further up than that. I need it to move a lot more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, I need it to move a lot more than that to feel comfortable. We're going to keep an eye on it. We'll see what's going on with it. Maybe, just maybe, you know, I got to change some studies because we just transferred over to Schwabi, and a lot of my stuff got turned off. So I got to turn it back on. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to turn it back on. Turn it back on. You know how we do. You know how we do. Little exponential average over here. Little exponential average. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's add that. Let's add that. Yeah, 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 yeah. That one. Yeah. That one. Yeah. Let's go with that one right there. Boom. Right there. Boom. Right there. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, like that.
Yes, sir.
Like that. That's what I'm talking about right there. The flavor. That's the flavor right there. All right. Boom. 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 Up. CLLD moving a little bit more. It's got a little bit of a bottom tail. A little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a bottom tail. A little bit of a bottom tail. Are you going to be an ABCD and not a head and shoulders? Is that what is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, we will watch CCLD. Again, CCLD had a parabolic run earlier in the day, and it went up 101%, and a price hike. A high of day priced $2.65 pre-market. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we called it in the Discord.
Yes, sir.
So if you guys want to join the Discord, we got a link in the description for the Discord. And for the courses.
And in the pinned comment section as well.
Yeah, for the courses, $5.99. You get the courses, all 400 courses. Well, there might even be more than that. As well as all of the parabolic picks. And again, ladies and gentlemen, $5.99 for 7 days for the trial. Okay, let's go take a look at AMC because a notification has been ringing on AMC, and AMC seems to be moving as well, but not with a lot of authority, not that schmexy. Let's go back to CCLD. And CCLD, we want it to keep on moving upward. We're still going to put another notification for ourselves on this, another indicator that we want to put on that was erased in the transition from TD Ameritrade to Schwab. Schwab. Ah. Yeah. All right, we're going to do that, and then once we get that done, then we're going to be fully paying attention to what's going on here. So let's change that to that. Let's change that to that. Let's change that to that. Let's change that one to that. Right over there. Right over there. And boom. And boom. And boom. And yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. Boom, baby. Boom. All righty. Here we go. And CCLD is moving. It is moving and grooving. It is now up 89%, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like it broke that head and shoulders pattern. We're going to keep an eye on it and see if it's an A, B, C, D. I'm going to be very optimistic about it. I'm going to go ahead and start erasing the shoulder, erasing the head. Oh, no, I'm losing my head. No head for you. No head for you. No head for you. No A, B, C, D. No. You have been a bad boy. No head for you. All right. Looks like an ABC, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like an ABC. We got 90%, ladies and gentlemen, 90% on CCLD. CCLD is grinding its way up. It is approaching the overbought area of the RSI. But again, a lot of times the price action will go well over the overbought area of the RSI. We don't have a ton of volume, but it is moving and grooving. The float is only 8 million, and there has been 46 million shares of volume so far. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have my espresso. Let's go back to GameStop.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what's going on with GameStop. Ooh. A little bit of a sell-off here. It did not maintain that channel and sold off on the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. 5 minute chart, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minute chart. Not schmexy. Not schmexy. No. All right. So we had what we thought was a descending wedge. It did run a little bit, but it was, and then what looked like a cup and handle on the 1 minute. It did not hold, and it sold off, ladies and gentlemen. It is now at VWAP. Will it hold VWAP? That's kind of important, I would say. We want to see it hold VWAP. We want to see it hold VWAP. A couple of levels that are important would be $30.15, $31.
Yep.
$31.65, $32.95. All right, that's the kind of stuff that we need, and it looks like it halted. So we're going to come back to you. We're going to come back to you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and put an alert over here to see if it keeps going lower, or does it go above? Does it go above? So we're going to create an alert. Hopefully, it doesn't go below VWAP. Or if it does go below VWAP, it recovers. Let's go back to CCLD. CCLD, ladies and gentlemen, looks like it's still got some juice in it to do an ABCD. It is certainly slowing down. However, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have a situation here where the RSI is still not in the overbought area. However, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the 11 o'clock hour in Eastern Standard Time, and of course volume has significantly diminished. So the fact that it is running up again, quite schmexy. Now here's something I don't want to talk about doubles, but I have to do it because I'm seeing it. So I got to do it. But it could be an irregular head and shoulder. Could be.
Maybe.
I hope not. Okay, we're hoping that that's not the case, but it is certainly pulling back. But again, that's not particularly unusual. It's not particularly unusual to pull back. Okay, but the volume is very, very low right now. 430 thousand shares, 430,000 on even lower than that now, 68,000. But it looks like it's trying to recover. Let's keep an eye on it, see what's going on, because right now it appears to be the best show in town. I do want to take a look at this one ticker. It's been moving kind of weird. LOGC. Let's take a look at LOGC, ladies and gentlemen, and it's just like moving horizontal. Okay, that's putting me to sleep because it's moving horizontal. GME, still halted down, We'll come back to you, CCLD. And CCLD is consolidating. Again, I'm a little concerned about the formation of an irregular head and shoulders, which would be an indication of a bearish reversal. But we can also take a look at WAVD, and WAVD is a moving on very low volume. What is the deal with that? Is there any news? I'm not seeing any news in particular. It only has 1.5 million float. GME is now live, and it looks like it's selling off. Let's go see what's going on. GME, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's happening. And it had a bit of a sell-off, it looks like, and it looks like it's trying to recover. Okay, so again, we have levels to look at. We needed to break the 9 EMA, 30.50. We need the 13 EMA at 30.78. And of course, there's a resistance right over here, which is the 20 EMA, and that's about $31. $31. And then, of course, we get into this really strong resistance area right over here. Let's get the graffiti pencil to create the channel. It's got to break through this channel of resistance now. Yep, absolutely channel time. This is a resistance area, DBL next. You know what I mean? But look at what's happening. It's a top tail. We don't like the top tail.
We like the bottom tail.
We want some bottom.
Tail.
Some bottom tail. Oh,
Tail.
bottom tails, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, bottom tail, 5 minute. It looks kind of sloppy on the 5 minute. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Take a look at the 1 minute. See what's happening over here. It is certainly going through a pullback. It's trying to bounce off of VWAP. That's a good sign. All right, we're going to put another alert over here at this resistance level and come back to you. GME has already gone up 117%. The chatter was that it was going to be a MOAS. Mother of all short squeezes. 117% is respectable.
Yeah.
But is it really enough to be called a MOAS? I don't know. I want MOAS than that. I want MOAS than that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want MOAS, put in the chat hashtag MOASS. MOAS. We want some MOAS than 117%. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not sharing, can you please share? Pretty please? With sugar on top? And a cherry on top? All right, we're going to go check out AEYE. AEYE moving. AEYE. Let's see what's going on with that. AEYE. IE. Up only 6%. Kind of boring. Let's take a look at NVAC. NVAC, last week's runner. NVAC is meh. So, ladies and gentlemen, it hit a high of 36% right around over here. Let's go ahead and change the graffiti pencil. Zoom in, zoom. Right around here was 36%. Right now it's flirting with 33%. Seems to be in a DBL Nicks channel.
Yes, sir.
See, low volume, kind of boring. I mean, it could tease us with this little bottom tail. But it just doesn't have the volume. How about last week's runner, LIDR, making some maneuvers. It's up only 9%. Kind of boring, DBL Nicks. Kind of boring. Let's go to Tupperware, which is another meme stock. Stock. And it is up 28%, but it looks kind of, I would say it looks kind of bearish on the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. The 5 minute chart. Meh. Double top maybe on the 5 minute, and on the 1 minute, it looks like it could be a double top over here. Looks like it could be a shoulder, head and shoulders over here. But there's also the possibility that it could be a cup and handle. But I would say it looks more bearish than bullish. So what have you done for me lately? Tupperware, what have you done for me lately? Yes, you hold my organic kale. California fresh kale.
California fresh kale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hold it in a container for me. But what have you done for me lately? Lately.
Yes.
All right, we're going to come back to you, Tupperware, because you're not that schmexy right now. And I need schmexiness. DBL Moms, schmexiness. Let's go to CCLD, see what's going on CCLD. CCLD. All right, so we drew what looked like an A, B, C, D, but we also are seeing what looks like a potentially irregular shoulder, aka head and shoulders. So if that's the case, then we would see a flush occur or a drop in price action somewhere around So let's go and do that. So if it is a head with two shoulders irregular, right? This would be the irregular area right here, then we would have a drop. Now, that being said, we also have a situation where the price action is still being supported by a trend line. A lot of stuff going on here. So I'm going to get rid of the trend line so we don't have to look at that. But basically what we're looking at right now is what looks to be a potential head and shoulders. Why is this not erasing for me? Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. That's what we need right there. Boom. No? You don't want to erase for me? Okay. All right. There we go. Boom. Right there. All right, so we're concerned that this might flush based on a potential head and shoulders, and it kind of tried to do an ABCD, but never took off. It hit this level right here and started pulling back. That's bearish, ladies and gentlemen, to me. Looks bearish to me. That's what I'm saying. It looks bearish. Let's go to GameStop. GameStop, let's see if it found the bottom, and if it's looking to move back up. Nope, it's still going down. Down, 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 down. So it is below VWAP. It is going into the oversold area, okay? And of course, we got support here at 27.50. We would like to see it turn at that point. Let's see if that happens. Let's see what's going on here. Let me take a look at something here. Let me take a look. All right, so I mean, it could theoretically go all the way down to, let's say, 23.60, 23.50. We're hoping that that's not the case, but it is certainly selling off quite a bit. And right now, GME, you're not schmexy.
Not schmexy.
You gave me the 117%. Okay, respectable, but you're not schmexy at the moment. No. No. Ladies and gentlemen, we want some schmexiness, and this is not it. So let's go to the videotape, and let's take a look at, let's see, which other one can we look at? Let's take a look at CCLD one more time. CCLD, and CCLD, again, is moving laterally. So there's a degree of indecisiveness, which makes sense because if we look at the RSI seems to be smack daddy in the middle. It's not overbought. It's not oversold. It's just doing its thing there. It's doing its thing. And quite frankly, with a little bit of volume, maybe we could still see that ABCD. So, get your act together. Get some volume there. Get some volume. I'm a little concerned about the way it looks, though, because the more it keeps consolidating this way, the more concerned I get that people are just not interested in it. And the price action could go down, right, DBL Moms? Yeah. That's the ticket. How about FFIE? FFIE up 29%. Let's see what's going on with it. It is a 6-pence stock. For y'all from the States, 6 pence would be 6 cents.
6 cents?
It's 6 cents. And the float is 3.82 million. The volume, 84 million. So there's some volume over here. Volume, okay? No news. Risky, super risky stock. And again, here's the high at 6%, 6 cents. 6 cents. Let's go get the graffiti pencil. Draw the level right there. So that's the resistance area right there. Let's zoom in. Zoom. And it's kind of like in this indecisive area. We could take a look at the RSI, and we could see that the RSI is showing us that it had approached an overbought area and is in the process of pulling back. So I would say that it's probably going to be pulling back. But let's take a look at what it looks like on the 5-minute. The 5-minute chart, DBL's next. And when we look at the 5-minute chart, it has a top tail. That saddens me a lot. It saddens me a lot, and as you all know, we want bottom tails. It's all about the bottom. Oh, all about the bottoms, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the bottoms. Okay, let's go to the 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute chart, and we got a bottom tail on this one. Yeah, but it needs more than that. It needs volume. Doesn't have a heck of a lot of volume. It is a low float stock, and it's toying with the 6 cents mark. But again, we don't see the volume that we like, and it is certainly approaching the overbought area again. But let's keep an eye on it and see if it wants to give us a bottom tail.
Yes, sir.
So far, no. I say no. Unfortunately, I have to say it's not doing it. DBL moms?
No,
It's not doing it.
not doing it.
It's not doing it. Let's go to GME. Let's go to GME. See what's going on with GME. GME. Did it do a curly whirly? It's doing a bit of a curly whirly. We need to see it get past the 9 EMA, 13 EMA, the VWAP, the 20 EMA. Up, Tupperware. Tupperware's in the house. It's doing something. Tupperware. Tup. Another meme stock. And it's moving a little bit more parabolic, a little bit, not much. It looks like a triple top. That's what it looks like to me on the 1 minute. Hopefully I'm wrong. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. 5 minute also looks like a triple top. Went up 39%. Doesn't have a heck of a lot of volume. Once again, triple top is a bearish pattern.
Bearish.
We don't like bear patterns. We like bull patterns.
Like the bulls.
It's all about the bull, ladies and gentlemen. The horns. Oh!
Oh.
All right, so it looks like a triple top over here, which would be indicative of a flushing type of a situation. Hopefully we're wrong on that. We're hoping we're wrong. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. I zoomed too much, and you could see how a top, and top. We don't like that. We want a bottom tail and not a triple top. We don't want that. Okay, we're going to go back to GME, see what GME is doing. It was trying to curl, but again, not very impressively. Okay, so here's a support area for it at 2760, 2750. And it seems to be trying to respect it. But it needs to curl more than that to become interesting, I would say. Correct, DBL? All right, let's take a look at ACIU. ACIU, early morning runner, ACIU. ACIU, and you can see it had a very big run early in the morning and has been consistently selling off since then, and not particularly, it's just not schmexy, ladies and gentlemen. How about NVAX, last week's parabolic runner? On news that they were doing a vaccine for the cove and for the flu. The cove and the flu up 51%, ladies and gentlemen. So we did get some maneuvering and some movement. 51%, 51% right over here, right about there, right there. Let's get the graffiti pencil out. Change that graffiti pencil. Boom, boom. Zoom, and let's go right over here and put a little marker, and that was 51%. And again, it ultimately broke that channel, DBL Nicks, that channel that we had seen over here, and we said that it potentially could have been a bull pattern, and in fact it did move. But again, this is on continuation, ladies and gentlemen. It's on continuation, so they always get kind of risque when they're on continuations. And plus, it's a heavy floated stock. 138 million shares. 138 million shares and only 47 million of volume. 47 million. So, respectable, but again, you're thick. THICC. NVAC, you're thick. No disrespect, but you're a little thick. Little thick. But DBL Nicks, it's trying to give me that bottom tail. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. You know what we'll do? It's moving kind of slow because of its thickness. It goes side chart. Side chart FLA. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put an alert over here. We're going to put an alert at 1339. And if you give me a ringy dingy, I will come back to you. But until then, what have you done for me? Lately, ladies and gentlemen, CCLD. And again, we are concerned about this potential shoulder head, and shoulder. In fact, I'm thinking that that's exactly what's going on. And because I'm thinking that, I'm going to go ahead and take away the A, B, C, D because it doesn't seem like you deserve it, CCLD. All right? Yeah, I know you went up 101% over here. I get that. But what have you done for me
Lately.
what that gentleman just said, ladies and gentlemen, what have you done for me lately? So this looks like a bearish pattern. We will come back to you. We'll come back to you. But right now, you look kind of bearish. Ladies and gentlemen, you look kind of bearish. Let's go to MAXN, 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 up 26%. Kind of choppy. 32 million float on the thickness side and not a heck of a lot of volume. Mexan Solar Technologies to reschedule fourth quarter fiscal year 2023 and first quarter 2024 financial results release. So that's the story, and this looks kind of bearish. Not Chamex. Hey, so we're going to change to USGO. USGO, ladies and gentlemen, USGO. And not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of volume. Up 26%. Let's go to AMC. AMC, sympathy to GME. GME, ladies and gentlemen. Let's zoom in. Zoom. And we said this could have been a cup and handle. And it looks like, in fact, it was a cup and handle. And we got some little vertical lift over here. So let's go ahead and draw this over here. A little vertical lift. And right now, AMC is up 25%. It doesn't look particularly healthy, but again, it's in that meme mode, and it looks like it might be attempting to test the high of day. Let's go ahead and change the graffiti pencil to this one, and it is the new high of the day, 29%. Ladies and gentlemen, the humanity of it, I tell you, the humanity of it. Listen, it's up 29%. Let's keep an eye on AMC. Sympathy to GME. Squeezy, nice and easy. Moving on low volume, relatively low volume because it's a heavy floated stock. 242 million shares. So even though there's 3 million volume, it's got thickness. THICC. Thick. It's thick. But it's almost 30%.
Yep.
So I could get down with some thickness, especially if you throw in the bottom tail. The bottom tail. Bottom tail. Up. Bottom tail alert. Bottom tail alert. Turn green, baby. Could you turn green for Papa? Come on. Give me a green bottom tail. Bottom tail, 379, ladies and gentlemen. We are certainly in the overbought area of the RSI, but I saw a green bottom tail for a split second, so we'll keep an eye on it to see if it wants to keep moving. Of course, it should be pulling back at some juncture because it's certainly overbought. It's certainly overbought, and it could have a very significant reversal, but it's still trying to give me that bottom tail. So we're going to keep an eye on it. It is risky at this level. DBL Nix, NVAC moving, AMC moving kind of slow. So let's go back to NVAC, and we will come back to you. AMC will come back to you. Okay, NVAC is doing its curly Q, up 52%, ladies and gentlemen. 52%. And hitting resistance. And would it give us an A, B, C, D on low volume? I don't know. Maybe. Not particularly terribly schmexy. We're going to put a little alert over here. And don't tease me anymore with these kind of like wimpy alert type of situations. I need you to make your move, ladies and gentlemen. We need to see some moving. AMC, let's go back to it. AMC, major pullback, resistance at 379. And of course, we knew that there was a good chance that it was going to pull back because the RSI was overbought. Okay, so that's that for that particular thing. Let's go back to GME. GME, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's going on with GME. And GME did a little curly whirly. Look at that. Nice. Some niceness over there. So we had hopes over here that we would have a descending wedge. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that particular drawing right there. Let's get rid of that particular drawing. Up. Hold on. NVAX. Back in play. NVAX. And it did it again. It did a little tease and it popped. And now it's not moving. Okie dokie. All right. You're being kind of rude. Okay. You know what? We'll put an alarm over here. A little further up because you keep dinging and then you don't move. And that makes sense because it's thick.
Thick.
It's got a heavy float.
Yes, sir.
NVAX float is 138 million. 138 million, and now it looks like it's forming a double top on the 1, which would be a bearish reversal pattern. And of course, if we go into the 5-minute, you got a top over here. Let's go ahead and do that. You got a top over here. Boom. And potentially a top over here. In which case it would do a flushy-wushy. Right? So let's zoom back in and you can see that double top formation. It would need to break the higher day and take off from there, ladies and gentlemen, to become, as I like to call it, Schmex-E. Okay, not Schmexy at this juncture. NVAX, come on, ladies and gentlemen, NVAX, let's go. All right, let's go to the videotape. Let's go to CCLD. CCLD, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we are looking at CCLD on the 5-minute. Let's go to the 1-minute. And we thought that it formed the potential of a head with shoulders, and we thought that it would flush. But in fact, it is still consolidating. So it looks like it's in a channel. It looks like it's in a channel on low volume. So let's go ahead and form that channel. How about over there? And how about over here? And it seems to be in this channel right here. And again, we need to see it stay above the $2 mark, let's say, 205, preferably over VWAP, and break through 250. So that seems to be the channel. It is moving laterally. It is later in the day, after 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. So the volume situation is kind of slow. Slow volume. Let's go back to GME, see what's going on. Take a look and see what's happening. And we got some curlage. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some curlage happening. So a little bit of a curl. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a curl occurring with GME. We're going to keep an eye on it. Let's clean up the chart a tad. Let's clean up the chart a tad. Let's get rid of some of the drawings. Yeah, let's get rid of these drawings, for example, right there. Boom. That one's gone. Let's get rid of one more. What are the drawings I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one. Boom. All right, let's get rid of that. This one I want to keep because I think that this is a critical area of support and resistance, so we will fill it out a little bit more. Boom, right there. Yes, right there. Okie dokie. So we got these levels over here. Let's go ahead and erase some more lines over here. This way we can get a little more clarity. Let's get rid of this and that. Okay, and that. And the computer's moving super slow. Again, we're going through the transition from TD Ameritrade to Schwab. So it has not been a very kind transition so far. Not kind. Okay, so we have a cup kind of a formation happening here. It's above VWAP. It's above the 9. The 9 has crossed over the VWAP. We have an RSI that is smack daddy in the middle, so it's not overbought, not oversold. So it might be consolidating within this key level right here and the good old VWAP. Again, needs volume, ladies and gentlemen, needs volume. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart, let's zoom in, see what's going on there. And again, we can see on the 5-minute the beginning of a potential cup, but we don't have a handle yet. We don't have a handle here yet, ladies and gentlemen. So we're hoping to see a handle formation occur on the 5-minute to give us a confluence. But right now we don't have that confluence. What we have is a situation where the RSI is not overbought or oversold. There's not a heck of a lot of volume, And GME, we're going to come back to you. We're going to go to CCLD, ladies and gentlemen, CCLD. And again, we have that consolidation happening within this particular channel right here. This channel. So we're going to go ahead and create a continuation of that channel so we could see what's going on. And so far, it did not break down based on this head and shoulders pattern that we drew. Head, shoulder. It did not break down. It's still moving within the channel and still doing pretty decent. I would have to say it's probably the the strongest play out there with low volume right now. AMC seems to be popping up. Let's see what's going on with AMC. I need some espresso DBL next. I need some espresso. Ladies and gentlemen, AMC up 36%. It hit a high of $4.04. Can it hit 420? You know that's a favorite number of mine. 420!
20.
Open up with the memes. 420.
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's go to a different time frame. Let's go to the 5 minute. That espresso. Oh my God, that espresso though.
Yeah.
Let's go and see what's going on here. 5 minute, it is moving up 37%. I would say that that's probably a new high of the day. Let's go to a different time frame. Let's go to the 20-day, and it looks even more schmexy on the 20-day. Let's go on to the 180-day chart, and you can see that it is a mere bleep on the 180-day chart. Let's go to the 20-day chart. 20-day chart, and you can see it is significantly up from the beginning of the 20 days at $2.38. It hit a high of $4.04, and it has been respecting $4 as a resistance area and is currently below $4. So we're going to put a little bit of an alert over here and come back to you. AMC, what have you done for me lately, ladies and gentlemen? What have you done for me lately? Let's go ahead and move to the videotape for the next ticker in the house. XPOF is moving. XPOF is moving. Curling, but not particularly schmexy. Let's go to a shorter time frame, 1 minute. And you can see that there's certainly a curl, but not a lot of movement here, not a lot of movement. It's 17 million float. 17 million float, ladies and gentlemen. 17 million float, not particularly schmexy. DBL next, not particularly schmexy. Not schmexy. Let's go back to GameStop. GameStop. Let's go to GameStop. GameStop. 1G, not 2. GameStop. And we have that resistance area at around $31. $31, ladies and gentlemen, $31 is that resistance area. It is kind of, DBL, it is certainly channeling right here. I don't want to create another channel. I don't want to make it look too busy, but there's certainly some support at VWAP, which is roughly around $29.30. And then there's some resistance at $30, almost $31. So resistance at 31, support at 30-ish, right? Roughly, give or take, 29, 30-ish. And what is it going to do? I mean, it just keeps on doing that thing right there. So let's go to the 5 minute chart, see what it looks like on the 5 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute, and you can see a decrease in volume. That's understandable. It is 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. And you can see that on the 5 minute, it is holding the VWAP. It is holding the VWAP on relatively light volume for such a large floated stock. And again, thank you very much for your 117% run, GME.
Yes, sir.
But what have you done for me lately? Ladies and gentlemen, we are still on the Serengeti hunting for the next one, the next parabolic runner, another one. We want another one. Ladies and gentlemen, we want another one. Let's see what AMC is doing. Is AMC doing something for me? AMC, sympathy play to GME, and it pulled back significantly. Little zoom. And it is trying to move up off of the 9 EMA. The 9 EMA, ladies and gentlemen, the 9 EMA. I need some espresso DBL next. It's espresso time. Espresso time. Ooh, that's some good shiznit right there. Oh my. All right, AMC, not particularly entertaining at this moment. So we're going to go and see if we could find something else. How about CCLD? What's going on with that? Is it still consolidating? It is still consolidating, ladies and gentlemen. It continues to consolidate. I'm gonna yawn pretty soon. You know, DBL. I'm gonna yawn. This is kind of boring. You know, I need you to break out, yo. CCLD, come on, do a breakout. Break the 265. Get a high of the day. Give me a high of the day. I need a high of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I need CCLD to go higher than $2.65. That was a 101% run called in the private Discord, ladies and gentlemen. The links are in the description if you want to join the private Discord. And if you want to share the stream, sharing is always caring.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sharing is always caring, and it always helps us out, and it helps us to produce more content for you if you're having fun with it. Go ahead and share. All right, let's see what else we got going on. LOGC, I just want to check it out. That thing was just moving laterally. Very weird. LOGC popped up early in the morning. And it had a crazy pop-up right there. See that? Crazy pop-up. And since then, it's just been moving laterally. I don't like that. I don't like that, doubles. Doubles, I don't like that. Yeah. I'm going to go check out NVAX. NVAX, big sell-off. Big sell-off. Big sell-off. So we had that resistance area right over here. Right? Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Let's go do a zoom. And we had that resistance area right here, and it's been selling off since then. So NVAX, again, a continuation play. They are the ones with the vaccine that they're working on. The vaccine for the coronavirus. And for the flu. Okay. What have you done for me lately? NVAX, what have you done for me lately? GME, is it going to give us the MOAS? We want some MOAS. Come on now. MOAS right over here. See that? MOAS. Mother of all short squeezes. MOAS. Come on, wake up. Come on, wake up. You can do it. And it's holding VWAP. I just want to say it's holding VWAP. And I kind of like that. It's not overbought on the RSI. It's not oversold on the RSI. But there's not a heck of a lot of volume. But again, it's 11:15 in the afternoon or in the early or late morning, I guess. Late morning. So what do you expect? There's not going to be a lot of volume. No. Volume usually subsides around 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right. So we're still hunting and gathering. We're still on the Serengeti. Still on the Serengeti. Lions. Trying to get the gazelles, the stock gazelles. Stock gazelles. CCLD. CCLD. Prove me wrong. Make it not be a head and shoulders. Prove me wrong. Get through that channel. Get through that channel. We're going to watch you. I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Are you going to be the next schmexy one again? Are you going to be schmexy CCLD? You don't have a lot of volume going on, but you are curling up. You're curling up and you're in this channel. You're above VWAP. You're above VWAP. I'm going to get rid of this mark right here because it's kind of a negative thing. And I'm feeling positive. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling positive. So I'm going to go ahead and get my little tool over here, and I'm going to get rid of this thing. Okay? I want to see it pop up. Pop up. This is the 1 minute chart. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. 5 minute chart. Let's take a look at the 5 minute chart. And again, it's kind of just moving laterally, but it seems to be moving up as it's moving laterally.
Still in the channel.
It's in the channel. So we'll come back to you. You're kind of moving slowly. I get it. I understand. It's late in the morning. I get it. But wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I mean, we need another one. Another one. Let's go back to GME. Take a look and see what's going on with GME. And GME is still flirting with VWAP. Right over here. Floating with VWAP. Still flirting with VWAP. Ladies and gentlemen, it is flirting with VWAP and not particularly moving too aggressively. But CCLD, ladies and gentlemen, is moving right about now. CCLD. Ladies and gentlemen, CCLD. CCLD is moving to the higher area of this channel. We want to see it break 250. Low volume, but it's slightly moving. Let's get the graffiti pencil out, ladies and gentlemen. It is graffiti pencil time. Let's go ahead and fill this channel. Fill this channel right over here. Right about there, ladies and gentlemen. And it is still pushing its way up very slowly, but it did hit a high of 92%. 92%, ladies and gentlemen. So will it disrespect this bearish reversal pattern that was forming here? This head and shoulders? Or is this a bull trap? Bull trap. Is it a bull trap, ladies and gentlemen? Or will it in fact break through and disregard the head and shoulders? Will the trend continue to be its friend? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trend going on right around here. Right around there. There's the trend line right there, ladies and gentlemen. Trend line right there. So it is maintaining a trend as it slowly inches its way upward. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get my graffiti pencil out and start to erase certain things. Maybe it's not a head and shoulders. Maybe not. Because now it has not flushed around in quite a while, ladies and gentlemen. It has not flushed the wound in quite a while, so maybe. That one right there, boom. So maybe it's not a Head and Shoulders, and maybe it's staying friends with the trend. We would need it to stay above this line to remain friends with the trend. Again, it is grinding very slowly, not particularly exciting. Let's go to GME, ladies and gentlemen. And what's going on with GME? And GME is still hugging VWAP. So again, it's later in the day, and that's what I think is the situation. You just don't have the volume right now to make them go parabolic.
Nah.
That's what the issue is.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they can't go parabolic, but they need volume. Pump up the volume, ladies and gentlemen. We need some pumping up of volume. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up the show. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the game plan. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see our shows on YouTube, go ahead and do what this gentleman says.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Because sharing is caring. And if you're not following us on X.com, a.k.a. the Twitter, it's at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. Ladies and gentlemen, you can also follow us on Twitch at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
Twitch at Coach Nick Money. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a super duper special for our courses and the monitoring service of the stocks, where we call a lot of bangers a lot of times. So you get all of the benefits of the monitoring service, plus access to 400 episodes of how we find runners, how we enter runners, how we trade runners. Now again, we're not professionals.
No.
We're just regular peeps, but again, we share with you what works for us, and we've put the link in the description, and
Yes, and in the pinned comment section below.
so go ahead and check that out, because you can get that for $5.99 for 7 days.
Yes, sir.
And then it's $75 per month for all of that. What a bargain, I tell you.
Bargain.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Coach Nick Money.
DBL Nicks.
And the most indelible stock queen herself, DBL Moms. And we are out of here. Stay green, make some money, and get some MOAS. Mother of all short squeezes. MOAS. We got to make a song out of that. MOAS, I want some MOAS.